facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concerns immediately. Be sure not to miss out on any future Heat games, everyone. All you have to do is visit our website or go to the nearest ticket booth. Fans, our Heat Games calendar giveaway night is coming up fast. Be sure to get your tickets today and come get your calendar. Every fan gets one. And fans, remember to be here for all.
Welcome everyone to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. And a chance here to check out some stats for MP.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. MP out there with Derek White. And it's Davis at the center position. And for the Heat, we've got Jeremy Sohan. Sharp out there with Pollard. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Tatum passes to White. And a wide open look for MP. Offline with his 3. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. The coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Tatum passes to MP, and he banks in the layup.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Pollard. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit that one.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
MP finds Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP passes to Davis. And here's White. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sohan.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Pollard. Now here's Adebayo. Great tee that time from Davis.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Round the pass to Davis. Tatum kicks to MP. Back to Tatum. Now MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. MP's got 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Only 5 games left of the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Boston, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Heat, right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, right now for Miami, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Pass to Sohan. Sharp against MP. Adebayo with a screen for Sharp. Clock at 6. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And here are the Heat now.
Oh, incredible defense. JB, an elite two-way player.
Some solid defense from Brown. A nice shot by Tatum.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
MP finds Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sharp against White. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. And it's Pollard missing. Boston leading by 6. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
Well, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Here's Adebayo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother, and Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. The Heat trail by 6. Down low, Adebayo.
Oh, yes, sir. And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Up top, Brown. Marquez defending, and it's Brown missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Sohan finds Sharp. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Boston leading by 4. Right the pass to Porzingis. Yes, that goes in.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Pollard. Nice D from Porzingis.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here are the Heat, trailing here by 8. Adebayo against Porzingis. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Heat shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And it's sent back by White. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And here's Tatum for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got his third basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Bones Highland is checked in for Sharp. And a change for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Pass to Adebayo. Trains the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 7 points.
The versatility of Adebayo, he can initiate and he can shoot off the catch.
Now MP. He's defended by Highland. MP dishes to White. Back to MP. Outside White. The three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Sohan. Got a piece of it. Brown outside. To the inside. Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Pollard. 25 points last game. Sohan with the ball. Lobs it up for Hake. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He ended up with 43 points and a triple-double for all that effort. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Brown the pass to Yang. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Highland. Here's Pollard. White covering. And it's Pollard missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
MP, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pollard passes to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Heat trail by 12. Here's Pollard. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. Is outside. 5 to shoot. Highland's shot is good.
Absolutely fearless at the arc. Highland will not hold back if he gets an opening.
Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to Cleveland.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well.
They've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Bones Highland is out there with Sharp, and it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Bucket is good.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Jaquez finds Sharp. Adebayo with a screen on Griffin. Driving inside. And it's Sharp missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Pass to Highland. Jaquez against Tatum. Jaquez the pass to Jovic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Highland. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Heat. Pollard comes in for Bones Highland. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pollard. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sohan. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be on MP. The Heat shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. Well, the offensive awareness is really coming together for MP. He's spotting those openings.
Now, Sohan, his last outing, he had 8 points. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Pollard missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Celtics.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Finney-Smith passes to Yang. Outside, White. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Pollard. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 16.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Pollard passes to Jovic. There's a good screen. Jaquez with the bucket. He's got 8.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Porzingis. To the paint. MP kicks to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jaquez finds Adebayo. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
White the pass to Walsh. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to White, inside, Yang, and the dunk by MP.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Pollard.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
The Heat have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Great to see developing players like MP saving plays like that. That shows some good off-ball awareness.
Pass to Jovic. Jaquez against Brown. Jaquez the pass to Pollard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pollard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP dishes to White. White gets the screen from Yang. From outside the arc, White, good. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Pollard, covered by MP. Porzingis with the block. White left side. Walsh. Out to White. MP looking around. The second chance effort. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Pass to Jovic. Here's Pollard. There's the triple. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Here's MP. With 1 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Boston Celtics.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
And what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Checking out the Celtics, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now,
thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with MP, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot.
What a nice kick there from Jaquez, really making a quick read.
Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pollard passes to Sohan. Here's Pollard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Pollard's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Davis, the pass to Tatum. MP with it. Fires the 3. Tatum finds MP. Brown outside. Back to MP. Chalk up 2 there. 22 points for MP.
The defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Here's Pollard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Jason Tatum. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership. And he does not disappoint. Porzingis, he's checked in for Davis. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. Planks the putback jam. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
MP with a screen on Jaquez. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sohan. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. And White kicks to Brown. Oh, Tatum in position. Gang passes to Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. from outside off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's Brown with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 6.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
White against Sharp. Again, the miss by the Heat. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pollard passes to Adebayo. Crafty move. The shot's good from Pollard. Pollard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Porzingis finds MP. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside Tatum. MP passes to Brown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
White the pass to Brown. It's tipped. 3-on-3. Pass to Sharp. Banked in off the glass. Sharp's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Brown kicks to MP. White the pass to Porzingis. Brown with it. MP with a screen on Hawkins. Brown, no good. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Launches it. And it's Pollard missing. Celtics leading by 23. Looking to get back on track here. The kick out to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And he comes up with the deuce. Pollard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. Outside Tatum from downtown. The rebound by Shaw.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And for the Celtics, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And so Tatum nails them both. And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Sharp. Here's Jovic. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pollard. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Walsh. Hawkins defending. A nice shot by Walsh.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
A great pass on a pure talent level. Sharp is top tier.
Porzingis can't hit. Miami's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Porzingis, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 20. Pass to Sharp. Now Adebayo. Count that bucket. Adebayo's got 13.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Yang fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Miami shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. And here's Sharp. He has 6. Here's Pollard. And it's Miami with another.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
MP outside. Here's Jovic. His three-pointers off the mark. MP finds Tatum. The 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jovic, guarded by Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul, getting a different angle.
2 minutes.
Previous play.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bones Highland is checked in for the Heat. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Celtics leading by 18. Here's Pritchard, 5 points in the game. MP finds Brown. MP outside. Here's the 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Jovic. Pass to Highland. Jaquez outside. Shoots it up. Miami no good on that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's an 18-point lead. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. It's tipped. And here we go. Here's Pollard. Misses the 3. The Celtics shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Celtics passing it around. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the triple. Pritchard's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Pollard. Covered by MP. 9 feet out. Pollard passes to... that was something else!
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porzingis against Adebayo. Porzingis kicks to MP. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but If they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Adebayo with a screen for Highland. Here's Pollard. Porzingis with the block. Now, here's MP. He's got 25. Pritchard passes to Yang. And the dunk by MP.
Above the rim, MP rising up.
The Heat trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Hawkins with the drive.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for three. Pass to Walsh. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Boston, taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here.
As he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Boston also with the sub. MP's checked in for Beal. Highland deciding where to go with it. Jovic passes to Hawkins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, at midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with a team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Sharp out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Jaime Hawkins. And it's Clowney in at center. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Pass to Highland. MP against Sharp. Count it.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Back to MP. Hawkins with the rebound. The Heat trail by 20. Here's Highland. Sharp on the wing. Over Yang. And it's Sharp missing. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit. And that pass showing that team-first mentality from Jaime Hawkins.
The three from Tatum. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hawkins finds Highland. Here's Clowney, defended by Griffin. They set the pick. Here's Hawkins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hawkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Heat. Tatum dishes to MP. Tatum kicks to MP. Tatum with a screen on Hawkins. Griffin passes to Yang. Here's Porzingis. It's good from in tight. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, you come into the league as a 22-year-old rookie. Jaquez Jr. excelled from the jump. I mean, tons of collegiate experience, very mature, and I think that's paid off in the early stages here.
Beal's checked in for Boston. MP kicks to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Sharp.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Beal finds Tatum. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Sharp. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And here is Simmons. Here's the hook. Over MP. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got his first 2 points of the night.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
He takes it in. Oh!
Yeah. Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
MP kicks to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Yang. Beal dishes to MP. Pass to Porzingis. Fades back. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now the Heat with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Jovic passes to Simmons. Here's Clowney. Jaquez with the ball. Over Porzingis. Jaquez can't hit. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Tatum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Davis is checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Beal, and it's White in for Pritchard. Pollard makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Pollard's got 32 points in the game.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
MP finds Tatum. Now MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. Outside Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Inside Tatum.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
The Heat trail by 14. Jaquez outside. Pass to Pollard. And here's Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The 3 from MP. Miami grabs the miss. Sharp with it. Inside. Sohan, the pass to Pollard. Pass to Jaquez. And Sharp has it in the corner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so, MP will bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Boston. Here's Pollard. Rebound by the Celtics. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. White finds MP. MP with a screen on Sharp. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's White missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
Celtics leading by 13. MP, that's for 2. Close in, no stopping MP.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
Pass to Pollard. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Pollard's got 7 points for the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Brown dishes to MP. It's White on the wing. Back to MP. White finds Brown. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And the basket is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Pollard. Rebound Boston.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
MP kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that's a heady play by MP, the youngster, with a vet move.
Free throw good, MP.
Shooting for Boston.
And both free throws good for MP. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for MP.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clowney again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. To the inside and stolen by Simmons.
From Ben Simmons.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
See ya, MP.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.